Thank you very much for coming
Thanks for
here.
inviting me.
Of course. Now, almost 7 million people voted within your country, and over 600,000 voted abroad in yesterday's poll. Fine, it has no legal status, but surely this vote should tell your government something, because 98% of those who voted rejected the proposal of Nicolas Maduro. What is your reaction to that?
Well, certainly this poll has no legal status because it's not expressed in the Constitution, this national Constitution I brought today. So in that sense, I must say that your statistics about this it has no legal statement, so it has not credibility about that. And yes, for sure, this poll that yesterday happened abroad is now once again another proof to the international community that we Venezuelans, we are so peaceful and democratic that even when it's not allowed, that even when it's illegal, we allow them to go and count themselves abroad for a place visit that is not in this constitution. No, you know?
Yeah, but some will say the fact that almost 7 million people came out to vote shows that people are not happy about what the government is proposing.
The opposition is not happy. The opposition is not the majority of the people. The opposition is just doing it just to go against the government. But you know, they were majority in the National Assembly, and we respect that because we went for polling and they won the National Assembly. So now they are saying that it's illegal. So.
Okay, very well. Now, Mr. Maduro argues that the Constituent Assembly is the only way to help Venezuela out of its economic and political crisis. Can you explain to us how that will work?
Yeah, the Constitution is a power expressed in the Constitution, in the articles 347, 348, and 349, and it's about to argue how to recover the peace and unity again, and how to give constitutional status to the missions, to our social missions like education, housing, and healthcare, and it's the only way we have now because the opposition didn't reply our requesting for dialogue. Didn't reply, never reply. Even when this requesting for dialogue was made also by the international community, they never reply for it. So they didn't want dialogue. So our best way is to use our constitution to create another one which will be taking care about the population, about the powers, people's power, which is really important.
Okay, talking about the new constitution, again, the opposition fears that the process of setting up a new constituent assembly and rewriting the constitution will almost certainly delay this year's regional elections and next year's presidential election. Is that a valid concern, you think?
Well, actually, that question makes me think that once again, the opposition only want the power by force. They don't want the dialogue. They just want to win the election and take the power. You know, they won the National Assembly by majority.
In 2015?
Yes, last year, 2 years ago. And they use this publicity about taking care of the population, about fixing the problems, and they didn't argue in the National Assembly. They never argue about that. So that's why we are calling to the new constitution, because it's the best way we have now. It's the answer we have now, you know, because we are sick and tired of any struggle every day from the opposition. So even they dare to kill the people they believe they are from the government, they kill it on the street. I don't know if you have read about the guy that was dead, burned on the street because they believe, because it was black guy, it was from the government, so they shoot and killed him. So it has no sense. It's time for new constitution. It's time for peace now. So.
Okay. Now, if that constitution comes into force, isn't Venezuela in danger of becoming a dictatorship? Because that is a fear, that's another concern of the opposition. You're smiling about that.
Yes. After all I have explained, you believe that we are becoming dictatorship?
They believe that the president wants to have all the powers.
It's not the president, it's the people's power. And you know, the people's power is above any electoral poll. The people's power is more important. So I don't think that we are becoming dictatorship, because actually it's the second times we are going to this kind of election. So it's not dictatorship.
Okay, very well. As we round up now, we still understand that basic necessities in your countries, milk, sugar, medicines, some of those things still remain scarce, right? Is that a true reflection of what is happening and what has been done to solve this problem?
I wish I could have time enough to show you videos of my family and friends going to restaurants and having fun every day and doing shopping on the markets and pharmacies.
So
it's not true.
So where do we get these stories? Where do the stories come? Because we see the pictures.
It's only fake media.
Fake news?
Yes, it's fake media.